What is up, YouTube? It is your boy NMR Sports here, coming back at you with another MLB The Show 21 video. Today we're going to be talking all about Showdown in Diamond Dynasty. This is honestly the best way to get any of those 42 series cards you saw that were released. I'm currently trying to get Salvador Perez, the Diamond catcher from the Kansas City Royals. We can go look at it real quick, but there's tons of really good of these 42 series cards, and this is honestly the only realistic way I see of getting them. The only way that it really makes sense for me to get them, because everything else just takes forever or it's way too expensive. There are a few different ways you can get these cards. Obviously, you go all the way down this path, and the first one, you get to first choice between these cards. They're by division, so I'm going for the AL Central right now so I can get this Salvador Perez card, because that's the only place I feel like I'm weak right now on my team. That's going to be his catcher, so he has 85, 90 power with gold defense. That's what I really like about him. His defense is what makes him a little bit better than that Yerman Mercedes tops now I talked about. But yeah, we're going to talk about how you can get them. You can do it by completing collections. You can do it by doing these exchanges where you exchange players. But realistically, this doesn't make a lot of sense. It's not really worth it, in my opinion, to do those exchanges. But the Showdown vouchers, each voucher is 3 Team Affinity points, but you get 5 of them. So every time you complete one of these Showdowns, you get 15 Team Affinity points. So the first one, I believe, is 60. The first 42 pack is 60 Team Affinity points. Now, I'm no math whiz, but I do have a phone in front of me, so bear with me. So if you do 4 Team Affinity Showdowns, which is a little time consuming, but we're going to show you how to do it the best way to succeed just about every time. All you need to do is 4 of them to unlock each 42 pack. So it's 4 there, and then the next one, actually it's a little bit easier than that. 4 there, and then 2. Okay, sweet. So you only have to do 4 packs. You only have to do 4 Showdowns, and then after that first one, you have to do 2 Showdowns to get all these 42 cards. So it's honestly not that hard, and I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm usually pretty bad at these Showdowns, but I will say in MLB 21, it's been a lot easier to do, and I'm going to show you how I've been doing them and what made me go from choking every single Showdown to hardly choking any of them. So as you can see, this is the squad we have at this point here. We've only made it to 6 runs, which is not the end of the world, and I'm going to tell you why. Because we have an amazing squad. You get 15 outs to beat the final Showdown here, and we're going to be facing Jack Flaherty. Now, you can face any of the 42 series cards, so it could be Patrick Corbin, it could be Jack Flaherty. I just faced German Marquez in my last one. It could be basically any pitcher that is on here. Sixto Sanchez. I can't really think of anybody else on the top of my head, but just look at the 42 series cards. That's who you're going to end up facing in the final Showdown. So you're going to plan accordingly when you start off. So when you start your draft, start with picking somebody who's good against both sides. Joey Gallo is my personal favorite one to go with. As you see, we got him on this squad. He is just absolutely ridiculous. 108, 110 power to both sides. The content's not great, but he also has great defense, which could help you out in some of those defensive moments. I ended up picking David Peralta just because I know myself and I'm really good with left-handed swings. I'm not so good with righties. Same thing with Yordan Alvarez. He has good power to both sides and is a good left-handed swing. Dominic Smith, I ended up picking in my third 42 pack, and then Max Muncy I picked in my 4th. All of these guys have 80-plus power to both sides, even though they are left-handed. Mike Yastrzemski has better power against lefties, even though he's left-handed. Eugenio Suarez is my favorite right-handed bat. And then, of course, Gary Sanchez. So you're going to start off with a pretty basic squad. I'll show you guys after this what the basic squad will come with. Basically, you're going to get 2 diamond players, 2 of those 42 series cards. Then you're going to get, I believe, 2 gold cards, 1 42 series pitcher, 1 gold pitcher as well. And then you're going to get, I think, 1 silver and 2 bronzes to pick, and then they'll fill the rest of your squad with just commons and bronzes. I got really lucky on this one. I got some pretty good commons here. I ended up getting Justin Upton was a free bronze they gave me, and I also got this guy Isan Diaz, and he has terrible stats, but I just am in love with this card. He absolutely rakes for me. I don't think you can show his stats against the computer, but he already hit 2 home runs for me in the Showdown. So it's little things like that. They're going to build your team, and those guys are going to come in clutch for you. Now, these first moments are really easy to do, even if you're not that good at the game. Get on base 2 times without giving up 1 run in 2 innings. All you got to do is get on base twice. I think this one I almost lost, actually, because I just kept getting perfect outs. So you're obviously going to play all 3 of these moments to help you get as many runs as you can. Honestly, if you beat all 3 of these moments and you have 6 runs, that should be plenty for you to go out and beat the final Showdown. But if you don't feel comfortable with 6 runs given to you before getting into that final Showdown, you can go ahead and play this mini Showdown. You're going to get a free diamond hitter for beating this Showdown. You're also getting a free diamond perk. Now let's talk about what perks are real quick. Perks basically help you play the game. So this one's Heart Attack, slight contact boost while losing. There's different tiers, just like different tier cards. There's bronze, silver, gold, and diamond perks. So Heart Attack's a silver perk. You're going to get a little bit of a contact boost when you're losing in the game. Any perk that has you losing is the best perk to get. So, because when you go into the final showdown, even if you beat every single mission, you're still going to be tied or down by 1 run. So you got to make sure you get these ones that are losing or you're behind, anything like that. The ones with runners on base are kind of good, but I prefer these ones. Same thing, there are some new perks that are in the game that I really want to touch on here. This one's one of my favorites. It's called Rally Time. You get a significant exit velocity boost while losing. So even the silver one is a exit velocity boost while losing. Gold is decent exit velocity boost while losing. And then Rally Time, the diamond, is a significant exit velocity boost. Now, I love exit velocity boosts because they turn a decent pop fly to the outfield into a home run. You'll notice it when you have one of these perks equipped and you hit a ball, it absolutely flies off your bat. The contact boosts are nice, but honestly, I kind of don't like them as much just because I feel like I hit into a lot more double plays or hit a lot more weak pop-ups because it's not that you're going to make good contact, it's just that you're going to make contact. So, like, if you swing at a bad pitch, you're more likely to ground out instead of swinging and missing, having it be strike 1. So that's why I don't really like contact as much as I like exit velocity boost, where exit velocity boost helps you hit a lot more home runs, especially with guys with low power on your team. You're still going to be able to hit home runs with them because of that exit velocity boost. So right now we're in a pretty good situation. We got Heart Attack, which is contact boost while losing. Like I said, it's still a good perk, but I would prefer, if I had a choice between this and another exit velocity boost, I would definitely do the exit velocity boost. We have significant exit velocity boost while losing, Rally Time. And then we have Leadoff Magic, which is a new perk. It's significant exit velocity boost with no runners on base, which is good because you're going to have situations where you're not on base. Rally Time is while losing. So say you end up 15-15 with 1 out left, and there's nobody on base. You have a higher chance of hitting a home run as opposed to without Leadoff Magic, you wouldn't. So that's kind of where my mindset is with this. There's also some new ones. This one's Hero Time. It's another exit velocity boost perk in the 7th inning or later, which is helpful in the moments, but it's not really helpful in the final showdowns. That is because they don't really go by innings. So if you have something that's 7th inning or later, if you have something that's with 2 outs or with 1 out or no outs, it's not going to count towards the final showdown because you can't really get an amount of outs. You can't really know what inning you're in or anything. So it's a little bit complicated there. So definitely recommend perks. Anything that says while losing is the best perk to get. Leadoff Magic's another one that I prefer. Now, if I find out some more perks, this one's Eagle Eye. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's just a vision bonus. I don't think vision helps that much. I haven't really played enough to tell you if it helps that much yet. So I'll let you guys know if I figure something out with this Eagle Eye one, but it doesn't seem too helpful to me. We'll talk about our approach at the plate once we get to the showdown. So that's basically what's going on. I did play all the way through, and I did not have great success with some of these moments, but that's okay. As long as I get to a 12-6 moment here, I think I'm going to be okay. And you're going to get 1,000 subs for finishing this. So even though it's 500 subs to buy in and draft this team, it's going to be 1,000 subs that you're going to get there. Now, like I said, we're facing Jack Flaherty, which is why I have a super left-handed hitting heavy lineup. I do have some righties on the bench that I could bring in if needed, but I definitely prefer left-handed swings, especially lefty-righty matchups. Now, the biggest thing about these showdowns is you want to be selective. I almost never swing at the first pitch, even if it's a strike. We're just going to kind of chill here. I don't even have my hand on the controller right now. We're going to chill, make him throw some pitches. You want him to get tired a little bit. And look at that. If you can get some free on base, if you can get on some walks, anything you can, it'll be super nice. And right now, since we don't have any runners on base, there we go. Now we got our strike. Now that we don't have runners on base and we're still losing, we have all 3 of our perks are active right now. So if I hit a ball right here, it's going to be launched. You see that? I barely touched that ball, and it was a hard hit double to left field wall. Like, that was bad PCI. We'll look at this in just a second, but that was really bad PCI. Check this out. Oh, wait. Why did he start running? Why did he start running? Why did he start running? I didn't press any buttons. I'm going to put Gone Wrong in the title. Showdown tips. Gone Wrong. Anyways, that was 106 off the bat with terrible PCIs. All right, we got our first strike. We have all our perks active. That's fine. Oh, I don't know how that's not a home run. There's no way that's... Damn! All right, never mind. The perks suck. They don't work. The perks don't work. All right. Now, there's also a perk I saw earlier that's going to be very helpful for new people. And it's honestly very helpful for me, too. I made a joke on Twitter that I think they were watching my streams last year. Well, they made a perk that basically says if you get 3 outs in a row in the showdown, then you get a significant exit velocity boost. So I used that one last time, and it was very helpful. My God, check swings are so broken right now. All right, Joey. Protect now. I didn't do a very good job being selective there. Good take. Good take. Don't want to give him any free strikes. We're going to take as many pitches as possible. There we go. That's the exit velocity boost, bro. I'm telling you, if I didn't have that exit velocity boost, that ball probably wouldn't have made it through that corner. All right, Jordan. Jordan's going to hit a home run right here, guaranteed. Good take. Good take. If you don't think it's going to be a strike, even if they throw something like up and in on the corner, I wouldn't swing at it. I'm going to wait until I get something down the middle. Yep, like that. I'm not going to swing at that pitch right now. We're not going to swing at that pitch right now. 2 strikes maybe, but not right now. Good take. Good take. So we're just going to make him work, make him throw as many pitches as possible, and that's going to help us out. If he gets to red energy level, just forget about it. Jordan! Jordan! Barely even touched that ball. Barely even touched that ball. That is the exit velocity boost and the contact boost working beautifully right there. Look at where this PCI was. I barely touched the ball, and it had 107 mile/hour exit velocity. And that's also Jordan being amazing at the game, but that also has to do with the contact working there, and then the exit velocity boost is why it was over 100 miles/hour. All right, Max. Take until we get a strike. Take until we get a strike. We're not going to swing at all. Not going to swing at all. I don't care if it's right down the middle. Look at that. 3-0 count. I don't even want to look at the screen right now. I'm just going to turn it off. I'm not even looking at all. And look at that. We get our walk. We get our walk. If you think I'm swinging right now, you are out of your damn mind. There is no possible way I would ever swing the bat at this pitch, even if it's right down the middle. There we go. Right down the middle. So now we're going to protect a little bit, but we're still going to be selective here. We're still going to be selective. Good take. Good take. See, we're making them work. That's 21 pitches, and I only have 2 outs. Good take. Good take. There we go. Oh, my God. That was like 160 off the bat. Eugenio Suarez. Like I told you guys, I love left-handed swings, but something about Eugenio Suarez I'm just absolutely amazing with. Now let's talk about some of the 42 series diamonds we should go for by doing these showdowns. I like Salvador Perez a lot, but the second one I'm going for is Willy Adames. Willy Adames is a diamond fielding shortstop with very, very good hitting and 80+ power to both sides. So he's going to be really good, and I love his swing. I'm obsessed with it. I cannot believe that was called a strike. So yeah, I'm going to go for Willy Adames. Joey Gallo is something, like I showed you, his stats are just ridiculous. I 100% should have swung at that. His stats are absolutely ridiculous, so you have to go for Joey Gallo. But like I said, I think Willy Adames is one of the more underrated cards that nobody's talking about. Dang! I can't believe he caught that. That's another thing about these showdowns. You don't want to be aggressive on the base paths, but you also want to try to avoid double plays at all costs. So it's kind of like a slippery slope here, I should say. So definitely don't take those chances. Like, I could have tagged up right there. Do not take those chances. It's not worth it. Good take. Good take. All right, so as I was saying, Joey Gallo is probably the best diamond card, if I'm being completely honest. Salvador Perez is up there as one of the best diamond cards. Willy Adames, like I said, is one of my favorites. Giancarlo Stanton is a very good bench bat. I'm not a huge fan of his swing, though, and I think a lot of people aren't. I should not have swung at that pitch. Good take. We got another walk. Like I said, guys, be selective. All right, I have Will Myers, but I actually hate Will Myers so much that I'm going to pinch hit Edwin Rios. That's how much I hate Will Myers. I don't know what it is about Will Myers' swing in this game, but I just can't figure it out. I just can't figure it out. That's a damn good pitch, but it's not mine. It's a damn good pitch, but it's not mine. I could tie it up right here, couldn't I? Woo! That was another good pitch. Gotta be selective. If it's borderline, we're taking it. I got 12 outs left. Even if I strike out looking here, I'm fine. Atta boy! Now, that's kind of risky going home on this one, but I don't know. I was pretty confident in that, so that's why I went. But that's another one where it's just like, it's not even worth the risk. But I do kind of want to stay behind right here because now if I win the game, I win the showdown. So, all right, I just swung at that one. We'll take it. That's the victory. That's the victory. I said stay selective, but you see what we did there? It wasn't that hard. It was not that hard. Just stay selective. If it's down the middle, then you have green light. That's all you need to do. I am not a good player. You're not looking at a top 50 player right here. I've never made World Series. I've never gone 12-0. I am not, quote-unquote, good at this game. I'm a very average player, and I just beat that showdown with, I think, 3 outs. I scored 7 runs with, like, 3 outs. It is not a hard thing to do, guys. That's what I wanted to show you right there. And then we're going to get our 5 Team Affinity vouchers. We also get 1,000 stubs, so it makes up for the money that we spent on this one. Now let's exchange these rewards and get our first... I think I have enough to get our first 42 pack. All right, so we got our first 42 pack. Let's open it up for you guys just to show you what it looks like. And it's going to be very satisfying. Oh. That is beautiful. We'll open these 2 bad boys and just show you the kind of rewards that you're going to get here. Look at that. We got free silver cards, free bronze cards. This will help you complete the other collections for them too. So you're going to get some free packs here. You're going to get free gold cards. I already got one of these cards and I chose Grady Sizemore. So I think this one is going to be a tough one. I love Jim Thome, so I think I'm going to end up picking him. But I don't know. This Kelvin Herrera is kind of decent. Kelvin Herrera throws really hard, so I think I'm going to pick up Kelvin Herrera. Or we could use CJ Cron as a bench bat versus lefties. Yeah, we're going to go CJ Cron just for a bench bat versus lefties. Works for me. And then, of course, we are finally going to pick up our boy, Salvador Perez. These are our choices from the pack, but you know we got to pick up our boy Salvi. Let's go. We're going to screenshot it for Twitter, and you guys will see it up there. So thank you, everyone who watched this video. If you guys do have any more questions, be sure to leave them in the YouTube comments or come ask me on Twitch. As soon as I post this video, I'm going to be live on Twitch, so be sure to come check that out. I live stream every Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And you can see my Twitch schedule on Twitter. I have it as my pinned tweet. It's also posted to my Instagram account. So be sure to check all those out. I also have a podcast where I talk baseball. And for those of you who usually watch my content, Good Morning Baseball is going to be resuming tomorrow morning. I took a few days off just because I haven't been feeling so well. And then also MLB The Show 21 drop. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I appreciate all the support. Let's get ourselves to 500 subscribers. Do that MLB jersey giveaway. If you do hit that subscribe button, I really appreciate it. And leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Thanks again, everyone, so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.